What is up, YouTube? Here's my Team of the Week 5 investment video. Now, we have a lot to talk about today. We're going to go over things that you should be buying and should not be buying, because this is kind of an interesting week for some Team of the Week investments. Now, I'm sorry, this video is coming out a little later than it usually does. I had a lot of family stuff. I was going to my cousin's football game. We went to the arcade, so I was spending a lot of time with family today. So this video is delayed. Apologies for that, but let's get into the plays. Going down the Team of the Week route, we're going to go down our usual from the beginning, from the garbage section. Ignore. Okay, first one coming up. Now, before I get into these Team of the Week investments, I want to tell you guys something that is pretty crucial to buying these cards. There has been, I believe Footwatch tweeted it out, a Team of the Week 1 to Team of the Week 5 guaranteed SBC in the code. Now, last year when that came out, it required an 83 overall SBC. Now, it didn't require a Team of the Week card. So if that's going to be the case again this year, Team of the Week cards are going to come down in price because they come up with an SBC that gives you a Team of the Week card. It's untradeable, but it doesn't require a Team of the Week in the SBC. Now, if it did require a Team of the Week, obviously these cards would do good. But if that SBC comes out, I could see it coming out on Sunday or Monday. These cards aren't going to do too good. So you'll notice that I'm staying away from any of the higher budget ones. I mean, this Team of the Week is terrible, but still, we're staying away from some of the higher budget ones. Also, at the end, I'm going to go over different cards that I think you should buy over Team of the Week cards, because I'm going to be straight up right now. Last week, by the way, oh my God, the whole market died. The whole market died last week. I don't want to ramble on about last week's investments. We're taking an L on it. I mean, you take L's sometimes. It's what happens. You don't always win when you invest. But the market crashed last week. It was awful. When I filmed the video, there wasn't a no loss glitch. The market crashed. No loss glitch, everything. It was a really weird situation. So let's go over this. And then at the end, I'll go over investments that I actually think are better than Team of the Weeks at the moment. So first off, let's go through Team of the Week investments. Now, I need to pull it up on Footbin real quick so I can have the prices. Starting off, we got big boy Ansoo Fatty. This dude's going for about 12,000 coins on both consoles. I'm thinking if you can pick him up for about a little over 11K, somewhere in the 11K range, I don't mind that. My only issue is when it comes to La Liga, there's a lot of left wingers. You got Eden Hazard, Carrasco, Vinicius Jr. There's a lot of cards, so I'm not like super obsessed with this card. I remember his price last year. I think it stayed pretty low. I don't see him moving an insane amount unless some sort of SBC comes out. So, I mean, if you can get him for cheap, 11K, go for it. But I'm not super interested in him. Moving on through these guys, I mean, I'm not too interested. 10.25, I believe, is their minimum price on these dudes. 10.25, yeah, they're not even selling at 10.25. It's basically just a fodder play, which, I mean, maybe eventually at some point we'll get a Team of the Week, some SBC that requires a Team of the Week, but I don't see that coming out too soon, so I'm not super interested. I'm not touching Guendouzi, not touching Pedro Santos. Same sort of situation with Ogbonna. If you are going to go in on one of these Team of the Week cards, that's sort of the fodder type section, I would choose Ogbonna for 10.25 because he's a Premier League Italian center back. That's perfect for a fodder type card. Kota, ignore him. Chesney, I'm not touching it. I mean, I don't think many people are running Serie A teams with like a back line of Serie A. I don't think too many people are running that, so I'm not really touching him. I mean, last week we had the Keylor Navas. He actually did good. The Keylor Navas did good because he's pretty high in fodder, and then a lot of SBCs came out, but I'm not going to be touching Chesney personally. I mean, I don't think too many crazy things will link with him. The Keylor Navas has the Kimpembe and the Marquinhos, which people are going nuts about. Next up, we have Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell right now, I believe, is around 11K on both consoles, right? 11.5, just about 12K, a little bit on Xbox. He's another one. It's basically just a fodder play. Prem has Alex Telles, Andrew Robertson. This dude, I mean, it's pretty much just fodder. I would say anything at maybe 11K or less, I'd try to get for below 11,000 coins on Chilwell if you are going to make that play. Not super obsessed with them. Now, getting into some of the cards that I might actually be somewhat interested in, we have Gnabry. I know I said I wanted to stay on the cheaper side of things, but when it comes to this Gnabry, There's a few things that I like about him. He's Bundesliga and he's a right midfielder. Bundesliga isn't the best for right midfielders, wingers in general, left side as well. But when it comes to Gnabry, he's the best right midfielder after Leroy Sané. But I think Leroy Sané is like 370K. So this dude's 20,000 coins. Not many people are going to have 370K to be spending on a card. So the next best option is going to be Gnabry. Right now, he's sitting at about 20K on PlayStation. He's actually at a really high trend right now. He's probably going to come down. He's at 25K on Xbox. He's fluctuating a ton. You know what? If you can get this card for 22K on Xbox, 23 is pushing it. I mean, he's going up and down a lot. I'm just looking at his graphs. He was 28K, 29K at one point yesterday on Xbox. If you're on Xbox, watch Gnabry's card. He goes up and down a lot. I can just see from this graph right now. But on PlayStation, I'd try to get him for below 20K. If you can get him at 19K on PlayStation, it could be a decent price. It could be definitely a decent price. Now, the next card we have is Ndombele. Pretty solid card. He is sitting at about 14K on PlayStation right now, 14.75 on Xbox. I would say it looks like the bids are there at 13K on Ndombele. That's not too bad. 13K. If you can win him at 13K on bid right now, you can probably just straight up flip him. It looks like someone might be on it, just bidding 13K and selling for 14.5 to a lazy lister maybe. My price for him is max. I would not go over 13.5. I would prefer 13K on Ndombele. I honestly think he could be one of those cards that actually continues to come down in price. Like the Chucky Lozano, for example, from last week. He kept dropping. The Gavardio from last week kept dropping. I think there was another sort of mid-tier card from last week that kept dropping. Everything from last week's Team of the Week just kept dropping. So honestly, I would say 13K. That would be in my range. It's just the way with this Team of the Week SBC on the horizon, it's in the code. I'm really iffy on some of these Team of the Week plays, but we'll get into the next ones coming up soon. One of the cards that I'm actually really interested in is Jude Bellingham, and he spiked a little bit. Is he back down in price? This man went up to 13.5. Okay, he's back up a little bit. 11K on Jude Bellingham. That's a price that I really like. If you can get it, did EA really just kick me out for looking? EA, fix your game. I don't know what it is, but if you play FIFA this year, I don't know if they're really trying to stop bots this year or what, but they're making me do a verification. What did I do? I feel like I'm constantly going to FIFA Ultimate Team jail. I did nothing wrong, EA. I'm trying to teach the boys how to trade. We're all trying to eat out here and make some coins. You guys destroy this game. You make it so we pack an 85 overall Aubameyang and he sells for 8K when last year he'd be like 200K. The boys need to make coins somehow. You're making it impossible. Just let me trade. Don't kick me out. You know what? By the way, we just saw that loading screen for Road to the Knockout. I think we're going to start doing sort of investments with those cards. I want to make more videos for you guys to help you guys trade because a lot of my content is on Twitch. I do a lot of my trading live, but I want to help out YouTube more. I do want to, be active a bit more on YouTube. But Jude Bellingham, back to this, man. Don't kick me out, EA. It might be kind of hard, but 11K is what I want. He's very similar to Chuchimani. Remember, we bought Chuchimani for 11K. I made over 1 million coins on him. I sold them all for 27,000 coins. Bought him at 11K, sold for 27K. I held him for a week. It was amazing. Looks like he's being bought for just over 11K. Like I said with the Team of the Week thing, though, man, this guy could do very well out of packs. I do believe in this card. It's just I'm going back to the Team of the Week thing, man. I'm sketched out with it, and that's pretty much it. I mean, these cards are low. The Ilicic is basically a fodder play if you want to get in on it. Ilicic is super cheap. He's below 14K. I don't know what he is on Xbox. Let's pull that up. He's 13.75 max on both consoles. I mean, if you can get this guy below 13K, I don't know how much lower he can really go for an 86 overall card. So, I mean, that's probably one of the most zero risk ones in this Team of the Week. I'm not touching Firmino. I'm not doing it. We got Bobby Firmino right here. He's what, 35? Let's double check. 37K. I mean, cool card. Slap a shadow on him. Could be a midfielder. He's got the 5-star skills, but I'm Team of the Week SBC. That's all I'm going to say. So, because of that Team of the Week SBC, I'm gonna talk about some other investments you guys can do. We went over these. You can make them if you want, if you're on a higher budget, but I'm just saying that team of the week, SBC, and just the way the market is right now, it's sketchy, man. Stuff keeps dropping. Even old team of the weeks, team of the week 2, team of the week 1, those cards are dropping. It's crazy, man. Like I can pull up old team of the week cards. Jonathan David was around 28K. He was pushing 30K. I think he's almost like 13,000 coins. Team of the week cards, the whole market, it just keeps going down. So I'm just the safer play is the investment that I'm going to tell you guys right now. Gold commons. Even the team of the week SBC, talking about it, I don't know if fodder's going to move too much because I honestly don't know what they're going to require. Because last year it was an 83 overall squad, but do we know the price of 83s right now? They're literally discard. 83 overall cards are literally discard right now. And they can make it an 84 maybe, but like there's so much fodder on the market with supply on them. I'm not too confident in how much fodder will move. I don't know how profitable it's going to be, but one thing that I am confident in, and it's very low risk and it's low budget, so it can take a long time for you to win these cards. Gold commons. I think gold commons right now, people are expecting it probably. I think their bare minimum, they're going at 400 coins pretty quick. Yeah, 400 coins. Gold common cards. We trade with SBC solution cards all the time. If you watched one of my first FIFA 22 videos, I made a video on how I made 1 million coins in 5 days. SBC solution trading is great. I posted a bunch of cards in my Discord, my free trading Discord. I'm going to pull this up. It's going to look kind of weird. That's the VIP one. Get that out of there. You can't see that. You got to subscribe for that. So these cards, I put a spreadsheet in there of cards. You might have to pay a little more, like 400 coins for the 350 guy, 400 coins for Vegas, and 400 coins for Kiko Feminia. This is all in the free trading Discord, by the way. The link is down below. Now, these cards go up and down all the time. And the reason why I like this investment so much is at the end of every weekend, EA has been dropping some sort of like repeatable SBC, whether it's just like a pack or a player pick. If we get a player pick, gold commons, like all of them, all gold commons are going to pretty much like 600 coins bare minimum. If you choose a top 5 league, Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga, Serie A, Ligue 1, if you choose some of those players, they go up even more, 700 coins. But if you can pick SBC solution cards, they fly. And I sent this tip out yesterday. Yesterday, I sent that tip out. Ready? We're going to scroll down. Look at what these cards went to. You know, Melling, this was earlier in the day. He rose actually twice. This Melling was around down here, 500 coins all day. You could have won him at 400 coins on bid easily. Look at that spike, 1,600 coins. Xbox, he spiked, I think, at one point, but this is a screenshot, so obviously I can't pull that up. And then we have this Vegas card is stupid, man. It's so stupid. Look at that. Look at that price on Xbox. You can see he spiked up to 10K. You see this one right here. These SBC solution cards are the way to go. Now, what should you be bidding on? I mean, you see the players in the free trading Discord, but you can also just look at gold commons from the top 5 leagues for 350 coins. Also from top nations. I don't mind that. I believe Spanish gold commons are selling for about 400 coins. You should be able to win them on bid for 350 coins. I love that play. I think that's great. Now, on top of SBC solution cards, you can invest in this early. I know it's super early. Marquee matchups isn't until Thursday. It's not until Thursday, but if you want to get in early and I mean, you're just chilling with cards, let's just look at their buy nows real quick. Are they up in price yet? They're not up in price. I mean, you should be able to win Spurs players for 400 coins on bid. I mean, that's amazing. My prediction is Manchester United versus Spurs would be the top marquee matchup. I think the other option is AC Milan versus Lazio. It's some other match, but I think Spurs versus Manchester United, that's my expectation, that's my prediction. It's not guaranteed, but there's a good chance Spurs versus Manchester United is the top marquee matchup. And if that's the case, I would guess these cards would sit around 800 to 1,000 coins. We did it last week with Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Those cards went to like 1,500 coins, but I mean, 800 to 1,000 coins, you're doubling your coins right here. Buy them for 400 coins on bid. I mean, they're sitting here at 450 by now. I think that's super easy. And especially if we get a player pick coming up, they can spike even earlier. I like this. That's it. Gold common SBC solution cards. That is the safer investment. That's the safe investment play to do right now, just because the way the market is, man, it keeps crashing. You can try to trade with these new cards if you want. You can definitely make those plays, but they're a little risky. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, Discords play such an impact on the market. A lot of Discords are moving the prices on cards. You can see it. Like, you'll be watching a card and there'll be a ton of them on the market, and then some Discord clicks that at everyone button, and then boom, pages are gone. They get bought up, and the card flies. So it's just tricky. It's a little tricky this year with some of those cards. I got to get better at it. I'm gonna be honest. I got to get better at that trading. But you guys want the safe play, the low budget play? It's these gold commons. It's easy, especially marquee matchups. If you want to get in on early, I know it's on Thursday, but I mean it's simple. That's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more FIFA 22 trading tips, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If this video helped you out, hit that like button. Any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.